MP, I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
Look, before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes your guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You of all people should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
You're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens. But for now, get your head in the game and keep Xander out of the locker room.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? Oh, Coach, that'd be... There are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not
I am.
thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing ahead with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm hearing that the chatter about MP angering his teammates and coaches by guaranteeing a sweep is very real. Not only is this team dealing with some serious chemistry issues, but apparently MP has been told by the front office to stop recording videos in the locker room before games. It'll be very interesting to see what on-court impact all of this has moving forward.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now. Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Now, look at Dallas' starting lineup. We've got Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Cobb in at the point guard position. You look at the Timberwolves. So, at least on paper, they are the favorites in these conference finals. But this could be a challenging matchup for them.
Yeah, on one hand, they worked hard to get home court advantage, but it feels like the pressure is on them to perform because of those expectations.
And you talk about audacious. MP going on camera to guarantee not only a win in these conference finals, but a sweep. Oh, smoke.
In all my years, I have never heard someone guarantee a sweep. This could be a watershed moment for MP if he pulls this off. But the odds still against him, and there's a good chance he ends up looking foolish.
And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that playoff with the dunk.
Here's Irving.
A high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
MP kicks to Edwards.
Back to MP. That's in, coming off the assist. First 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. McDaniels outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with the Timberwolves head coach. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis.
MP kicks to Edwards. Back to MP. Throws it from outside.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Oh, here's Edwards. Scoreless thus far. And Cobb gets it to go.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside, Davis. Exum kicks to Washington. Five on the clock. Here's Davis. Another shot. Not going to go that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards passes to Randall. That's in. Coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists in the game.
On helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
MP kicks to Edwards. Back to MP. Buries it from 3-point range. Cobb's got 18 points in the game. Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball. Gafford finds Irving. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block. Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable timing. Back to MP. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Daniel Gafford.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the first one goes.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniel. The Mavericks also with a sub. Derek Lively. He's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Now, here is Irving. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timberwolves leading by 11. MP with it. Picked up by Davis. And Randall throws it down.
Building up a big early lead they have of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Cobb kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to MP. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now, here's Cobb. 23 points in the game. Puts up a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Traps in the 10 points in the game. Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help. Cobb kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to MP. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Clearly, MP has been well coached to court a fast break play. Exum pass to Irving. To Exum. Irving sends a screen for Exum. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick. Cobb kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
MP
Mavericks trail by 17. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Two open that time. Made it look too easy.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to flag success in the NBA.
Cobb kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to MP. And again for three.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's Cobb, following the score by Dallas. Now DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. And the three ball is good.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Pass the flag. Thompson surveying the floor. The three. And again, Dallas with the three.
How's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP finds DiVincenzo. Back to MP. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 play and buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Timberwolves lead by 18. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
He's checked in for Minnesota. Cobb comes in for Michael Thomas. The Mavericks also with the sub. Irving's checked in for Russell.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
And it's Davis at the elbow. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cobb. The shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 16. In the corner, it's Flag. Pass to Irving. Now Flag. Davis setting the pick for Flag. Dallas again missing. Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5-10. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He scored 28 points and his range was on full display. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Irving. Now Davis. Idly the pass to Thompson. Randall against Davis. The putback. The kick out to Irving. Misses and the dry spell continues.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. The Mavericks also with the sub. Gafford's checked in. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Good, another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Irving. That one, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. Ingles against Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops in for Kyle. And the Mavericks making a change here. Flag is checked in. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Exum. 3-pointer. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And how about that decision by Kyrie? That's why you want the ball in his hands.
Edwards with it. Still yet to score. It's Exum on the wing. And here is Washington. Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence in this quarter. Nothing on target.
Minnesota again turning it over. Here's Irving. He's got 10. Pass to Exum. Here's Flag. Ingles covering. Exum sets a screen for Flag. A 3-pointer is right on target. Flag's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow it to clean look.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Mavericks trail by 15. Exum dishes to Irving. Pass to Washington. To the inside. The 9-foot shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gafford's got his first 2 points. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Irving against MP. To the middle, pocket 6. Here's Reed, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And Randall subbed in for Dillingham. Gafford with the steal, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here are the Mavericks now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Irving passes to Gafford. Here's Flag from 13.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
Cobb. There's McDaniels, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
A defensive ace. Jake McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Mavericks trail by 14. Exum decides where to go with it. 1:43 left to play here in the half. It's stolen by Randall. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Washington. Here's Flag. He's got 6 to the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
What a play right there by Flag. And this kid's vision is special.
MP outside. Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Exum. And again for 3.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And hot shooting in the crucible of the postseason. MP eclipsing a mark set by Dame Lillard.
Pass to Irving. Tries again. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP passes to McDaniels. McDaniels off the pick from Cobb. Gafford with the steal. Pass to Flag. For the screen on Gobert. Here's Flag. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Minnesota finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Minority. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Irving against MP. Washington sends the pick for Exum. Misses the 3. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Irving. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randall finds MP. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Mavericks trail by 18. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Cobb. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Randall. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 9 points for Julius Randle.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. MP outside. That's to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Gafford with the steal. Exum dishes to Irving. With the crossover, and the layup is good. Irving's got 14.
And when he's on like this, guys, there's not much you can do to stop Kyrie. An incredible shot maker.
MP passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about throwing that momentum.
Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Irving. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Edwards finds MP. Driving to the basket. Can't connect from short range. Mavericks trail by 20. Down low. Here's Exum. Pass to Gafford. Now here is Davis. Defended by Gobert. With the fadeaway. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 12.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
Now, here's MP. McDaniels outside. Here's Randall. Doesn't go for it. Davis with some nice D. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Washington. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Here's a look at the 2K leader with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. 2nd is Daniel Gafford. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
MP outside. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Washington passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Oh, here's Edwards. He's defended by Exum. Mavericks trail by 16. Pass to Irving. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside Edwards. Gafford with the steal. Davis against Randall. The kick out to Irving. Over MP. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis kicks to Irving. To the right side. Pass to Exum. On the wing, Davis. He's defended by Randall. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Irving launches it from deep. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A nice shot by Irving.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 12 points for Dante Exum.
And with high-level defensive intelligence, Davis times his steals perfectly.
Irving against MP. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. And the rejection by Lively. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Down by 15. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Washington missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Exum, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Daniels. Flag is checked in for the Mavericks. Now, MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Flag. Davis with a screen on it. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Selfless play for Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
And here is MP. Gobert with a screen on Irving. MP against Irving. And the dunk by Khan.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Flag with it. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Davis, that's for 2. Rebound, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
Driving the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for MP. Randall no good. Mavericks trail by 13. And And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the... The Mavericks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with MP. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Reed. And it's McDaniels at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Timberwolves leading by 21. Here's MP. Rebound by Marshall. Outside, Davis. Back to Marshall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Marshall with it. MP's there. Stolen by McDaniel. Pass to MP. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trail by 21. And here's Davis for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Cobb's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Reed. Ingles passes to MP. Charity stripe shot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Back to Davis. Pass to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. Marshall can't hit. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th.
About Embiid showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
First one falls for him. And Cobb drops both of them. The Mavericks have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Marshall finds Thompson. Marshall sets a screen for Thompson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Now, here's Cobb. McDaniels outside. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Marshall gets the bucket.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
MP looking around. Pass to Reed. Ingles dishes to Cobb. Just 5 to shoot. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's flat. Off target from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's the 3. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. And it's 9 points for Cooper Flag.
Well, Flag can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Cobb kicks to DiVincenzo. Over to the wing. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Irving's checked in. To the wing right side. Here's Flag. McDaniels defending. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Wow, Davis put on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
The drive by Thompson. And that one's good, Irving.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there, fighting through the defense.
Now DiVincenzo. To Gobert. DiVincenzo against Thompson. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Now the Mavericks with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Stolen by McDaniels. And here is DiVincenzo. MP with it. Another bucket.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Irving can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 15. MP outside. A three ball. And good. He hits it again.
And that bucket looks as wide as the Pacific Ocean. He just can't miss.
A phenomenal offensive exhibition. And now he has tied the all-time scoring mark for points in a playoff game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mike Conley in for MP. Dallas also making some changes. DJ Washington comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Exum in for Thompson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Dallas no good that time either. For Minnesota, McDaniels is checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Cobb in for Mike Conley. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. And the Mavericks with possession here. Pass to Exum. Outside, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Julius Randle picks one up.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Randle with a screen for Edwards. Cobb, wide open, offline with his three. Mavericks trail by 19. To the middle, here's Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Irving's got 4 this quarter. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Randle with a screen for Edwards. The 3 from MP. And Davis pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Irving kicks to Davis. Pass to Irving. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Randle with the bucket.
Well, Randle is a problem inside. He has so many ways he can beat you down. Irving
against MP. Davis sets a screen. to the inside. Oh, the dunk!
That's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Now McDaniel. Now Randall. Six on the shot clock. MB. Another one goes. Incredible.
A new all-time mark for points in a postseason game, passing his own previous record. I think that just about says it all.
What a score. You talk about the elite offensive threats to ever play in the game. He's arguably the very best. He brings such joy to his fans and such great work to his team. Pass to Irving. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Man, we've seen this movie before. Kyrie Irving special with the rock.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Shoots the three. Good. That's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Gafford finds Irving. And here is Washington. McDaniels defending. Pass to Cobb. 1:30 left in the game. Lets it go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Timberwolves.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Irving. No good from three. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP outside. Missed on the three. McDaniels against Washington. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Pretty good feeling right now for them to be out front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals. There were reports leading up to the game that some of your teammates took issue with the video you posted guaranteeing a sweep. How did that affect you guys tonight?
Some guys had an issue with what I said, but we handled it internally and moved forward. We're stronger than we've ever been, and we feel good about how we're playing right now. We just got to keep our foot on the gas.
Love to hear that, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
for MP is tough. You're gonna luck your way into that.